Nikisha Fogo, current principal ballerina with San Francisco Ballet, started her professional career at Vienna State Ballet in 2013. With her technical consistency, she continued to climb the ranks to soloist by 2016. Nikisha became one of my favorite ballerinas when she appeared on my radar around 2018, which was when she started her first full-length principal role in Manuel Legrisi's reconstruction of Sylvia. I increasingly became a fan of her movement quality, strength, versatility, and the personality that she displayed for her audiences. When a ballet dancer has that extra spark, something that really resonates with the audience, in my eyes, they can then be classified with the elite title of ballerina. Nikisha Fogo is a ballerina through and through. After landing a principal role contract for San Francisco Ballet in 2020, it was obvious that then artistic director Helgi Thomason witnessed this as well. Since being hired by San Francisco Ballet at the height of the pandemic, it seems her career has only continued to flourish. She has finally been getting more recognition over here in the States, and I couldn't be happier to see her name becoming more household amongst dancers. If you've seen my videos before, you might start to recognize a pattern. I love versatile dancers. The more versatile, the better, because I love all dance, not just ballet, but ballet does happen to be my favorite form. It seems that ballet is not her only form of expression, as she regularly takes street dance classes and even some jazzy heels classes. It is no wonder why Nikisha is such an incredible performing artist. Her fantastic sense of rhythm and musicality were embedded in her at a young age, as her parents owned the first hip-hop dance school in Sweden. Not only is she capable of many forms, but she has a striking performance aura. Here is a video demonstrating her natural performance gift from a young age. Expressive by nature, this gift has carried her through to her roles on stage. Her smile is infectious, and there is no doubt in my mind that this ballerina loves to dance. Perhaps that is what I'm most drawn to in these dancer profiles. People who are clearly passionate about what they do. Oh, this is her in Flames of Paris. Look at how strong she is. She comes out of this so perfectly balanced. Okay, amazing. Here she is ending her fifth. She's a little bit off to the right, but she finishes it. So as you could see in that video, she was ever so slightly off balance to the right in her pirouettes from fifth, but she had so much integrity during her pirouette that she was able to make that last double pirouette happen, and she just sliced her leg down the back into fourth in order to finish with the music. It was so beautiful. It's not the most perfect finish ever, and her pirouettes were just a hair off balance, but she had the sensibility to understand what was happening and know how to make it finish seamlessly on the music. She just shot that leg back to fourth and stabilized it. It was so beautiful. Here she is dancing in Coppelia. Oh, she has such... Look at how she finishes those pirouettes in fifth. A perfect fifth position. With a moment of stillness. Now that is what I call pure magic. What makes this moment so special is the stillness she finds in her fifth position. And it really is amazing because it's this foundational element of ballet. It's one of the first things you learn in a ballet class. You learn your positions, you learn fifth position, and you learn plie. And all it is the simple fundamentals of ballet, but she finds this moment of stillness, and it's so much more difficult than she makes it appear too, because she's coming out of this momentous pirouette. She has a lot of momentum, a lot of torque, and then she finds this moment in fifth and she shows this stillness. That kind of dynamic is what keeps you in as an audience member. It's so simple, it's so subtle, but it's there. And sometimes it's those simple moments and the attention to detail that makes something beautiful. Here she is in Clement's second variation in Raymonda. Okay, look at these entrechots. They're so clean. Beautiful, and then these brises, also so clean, such precision in her footwork. She gets so much airtime and is able to show each and every position. Wow, this really is stunning. For anyone that knows me personally, you'll know that I love to jump. I love jumps, I love doing them myself as a dancer, and I love watching them. It's amazing when a dancer can execute jumping really well. And Nikisha Fogo, this is one of the reasons why I love her. Her jumps are just immaculate. Her entrechots are so clean. For those that are unaware, an entrechot means a change of 4. So if these are my legs, you're beating your legs 1, 2, but you're actually making 4 positions. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're French, please don't judge. I'm saying entrechot in a very American way. It is pronounced differently in French, and I'm not going to embarrass myself because my French is really bad. But for most American dancers, you do say entrechot or cot. She's so crisp and she's so clean. She gets this airtime, this loftiness that gives her this ability, and she really knows how to use the depth of her plie in order to get the power to push off for her jumps. She's a master at it. Now, Nikisha isn't just amazing at petit allegro, which means small jumps, but her grand allegro is really something. Let's take a look at her in Corsair. Look at that landing. She gets this airtime, she hangs in the air in this beautiful position, and then she solidly lands it. Now, this is really incredible. It would be exciting to watch in person, it's exciting to watch online, but I just want to emphasize how difficult this is and how amazing it is that she finds this stillness. Again, it's about this stillness that she finds and this strength she has. She has so much strength in her standing leg. If you've ever just stood on one leg and tried to bend your knee and find a balance in that position, it's relatively destabilizing because it takes a lot of strength in the hamstring and the quads and all the little muscles and tendons and ligaments around the knees to maintain that. Now, she's not just finding that. She's coming out of a large jump in the air, landing on one leg, she's turned out, and she has her other leg all the way up in an arabesque right behind her. Each jump is its own statement. She lands and it's a period. It's not a comma. She's not just going through. She finishes the sentence with this beautiful position that's held and sustained, and then she picks up to move on. And it is such a lovely story that she's creating. So we know that Nikisha is a pro with the classics, but someone like her with her speed and precision lends herself really well to neoclassical work. So let's check her out in some Balanchine works. Look at the position she makes in the air. It's amazing, and Tarantella is really quick too. Again, the use of her plie in those moments to really milk that out. She's just so cute also when she performs. She has such a presence. She's so flirtatious with the audience in this piece. Here she is in the famous Rubies. She's so perfect for this role. She has the perfect amount of sass and flirtation that's required for Rubies. And again, she has that versatility that really lends itself to Balanchine's weird quirks and his neoclassical movement. You know, he broke the rules of ballet, which is one of the reasons why he's so amazing. Versatile dancers do really well with Balanchine work, in my opinion. Here she is in Theme and Variations. Oh my gosh, look how quick her footwork is. And I love this angle, honestly, because it shows you her positions. Like, she's finding fifth every single time. She's not in an open fourth, she's in a fifth. Oh, someone just crossed. Ah, beautiful. Her tight chenets in fifth. Yes. A little wobble at the end, but still great. Here she is in Theme and Variations again, just from a different angle and a different section. Ah, Gargoyle, it's so cruel to put in Mr. Valentine, but they're awesome when people can pull them off and execute them well. She's just so solid. She makes it look so easy. Yes, again, these jumps, they're so clean. Every position in the air. Oh, she really dances with her upper body. It's so beautiful. Yes! Yes, okay. If I had been in that audience, I would be jumping out of my seat, screaming, so excited. There is an energy that flows through a house when the corps de ballet, the principal, the orchestra, when everyone is in this synchronicity. It's so amazing. I just love it. And it doesn't happen all the time, but that's the beauty of live theater, is that when you do have these moments, they're so special. And you can feel it. You can feel it all the way from the stage, all the way into the audience. This energy transference, when there are these universal moments that happen where everything just comes together as it should. And I love that. That's what brings us to the theater. That's what brings us coming back. That's what makes a performance so exciting. You don't know if it's going to go right or wrong, and when it goes right, it's like really exciting. For those of you that have watched my videos, thank you. It's awesome that there are people interested in watching them. I really do appreciate the comments. I appreciate people's feedback, and I'm sorry I've been MIA, but I'm excited to keep making some videos. They do take a lot of time, and my life is, like everyone's, is pretty crazy. I'm always doing a bunch of things. I'm a dancer myself. I work, I teach. It's all over the place. So when I find the time, I like to do this as well. And yeah, see you in the next video.